Endrada ena yeba eba be breaki edimamo chairman Wontumi kwa okoko piemu ewo Accra High Court na kwa okoko piemu Accra High Court no ye the final ruling no ebrem a say court no dismissing application of no case a yeba be breaking wa ha edimamo na ebusua bibibi ekoso the aftermath of High Court ruling on chairman Wontumi application of no case. Abusuya aha gossip politics TV. So unsubscribe ya. Subscribe now hit on the notification bell and any update be dropping on once ebi to me. Akabina chairman Wontumi okoko PMO Accra High Court no there is some secret meeting there akoso internally. Ewo NPP mo Dr. Baumia ene chairman Wontumi meetings bi akoso abusu asamba ka ya chairman Wontumi eba be breaking wa ha edema say chairman Wontumi eko national chairman of the New Patriotic Party oko for chairman ewo NPP mo na chairman na oba abeko no national chairman na oba abeko no abusu if I stand to be corrected court issue na say court dismiss and normal dismissing application no CC ano chairman Wontumi ba be file for appeal no akwa kopie mu ewo appeal court na die nti a chairman Wontumi ne legal team no ba be file for appeal ni nyina yese sa na national chairmanship na oba be kono abusua oba be file for sa appeal we na odi a delay court no ruling na o ruling ye no into appeal now oba be filing no oba be filing or appeal court say say high court omo hot high court dismiss and normal dismissing the application no na ni nyina ya adwen ba ko NCCC no oba be call for national chairman secret meeting no allegedly Kevin Taylor and I drop it as secret no e de amaye o se Dr. Baumia mo meeting no mo call no NPP for sa elections no eba abeko so a Dr. Baumia ne nko for a plan say omo be regi election ne the chairman Wontumi na chairman Wontumi aba be national chairman of NPP nas oye national chairman ni wi a afi omo de beba betum say NPP national chairman na NDC for hunt no omo pese omo prosecuting no omo jaili no abusua into sa secret meeting we akoso a Dr. Baumia ahye chairman Wontumi say ekwan bi a omo befa so e delay the case ni bia no omo file for appeal no omo fan delay case no na say case ne kura no say a go against him ewo appeal court a obesa so de akwa akopie mu ewo Supreme Court abusua ensema ebobo ba no enti chairman Wontumi after say court no a ruling against him no oba be file for appeal and appeal no edin sem bebre na eba abusua mom yanko na yanko tie Kevin Taylor ede ho nsem aba betu bia unsubscribe ya subscribe na hit on the notification bell so na bia any update bia be drop no wonso unsa ebetumi akabina chairman Wontumi ne legal team no omo person omo chere say omo yes smart na o plan evil no na say akesefo ne nso ye den omo sane na sane ni mu no abusua ye beba be draw sa update no unsubscribe ya subscribe mo yanko na yanko nkoti credit goes to Loud Silence Media mo yanko nkoti belamase
yeso yehu de eko ye chairman Wontumi and the occupy court now ya born to fan na edwudwom na easier Wontumi Samurai Boy Galamsey case na de nekosi wo High Court orders NPP Ashanti Regional Chairman or Chair Wontumi to open his defense after finding that he has a case to answer regarding illegal mining charges. The Kosi Court nyina ni na say eye Attorney General no aba court abebo ni nkuro na obae no ordinary evidence bae na ordinary witnesses bae na Wontumi sebio enso lawyer na wo ho na Wontumi wo ho na sebio Attorney General ebe cheche na sebu nyina mu de evidence begu ho na ende edru Wontumi so say Wontumi emra na ono so ensema Attorney General de begu pono so a o se eno no pese ogina so na yetumi de bua Wontumi fo no Wontumi so mekire se sebio asema Attorney General eka nyina no e ya tro na nukura bi anim ni ngina so wei enye papa Indigenous way enya papa adanse way enya papa nipa o mane kwatena adakam kasa no odi edien o twantro de court say wontumi meye no na wontumi sebio ono so nkire se ensem a ye ka to no so no sebio ensem no enya no kure wontumi at this point no na opeso kire court ne say ono de oni asem ya aka ena court say da bi e o say wo be kire e o say wo so tumi ba be kire de asem na ya ka to so no se ne kure wo ma na se ne kure ni mefiri say court hada mete no ensem na atene general be kire me no sansem no me hu ni say ye no kure wona wo say wo be kire wa asem mu say in fact the atene general ka no enye wo nkwampo wo mpo de afro wontumi no wo mpo de anka afro e kwame nimo na ebia nipa na ensem na atene general de ba ye nyina no e kwame nimo hu nsem na enye wo nsem wontumi say on pese obebie ni case on pese oba be chirechirim on pese obaba be sanity inti ende obkopie court ena court say wontumi emra hye ne say omra na ome sanity inti ende obkopie court no judge ne say chairman wontumi entumi ntina wonka say ye de ason kakrakase abeto so ye de adansefo aba Ghana Attorney General ase sika edi asem nachi etuatua ho ka and make sure say ho papers kro koya ho den photocopy kra ye tua aban taxpayer sika na ye photocopy no ofu card yakwaba sika sam offer the lawyers edi akọ epie ni nyina ye Attorney General sika awasei enti oman ntumi say sika sa akwa wo say wo edi asem ato so no won so be kire say asem na ato so no sebio nukure nim eno na wontumi eka kire court say opese court eka say ono eni say okasa na asem no yemmua ena court say da bi e o say wo wontumi wo ba na won so wo bebo wasam sebio inkuru magana fo nyina ate na me judge ne mete na jury no mo court no so te na ye hu say wudi for ana wundi for intende the copy of court nyina ne say court say wontumi eka say ono de on pese obe defend ne ho ana ono so be bie na asem e defend ne ho no court say enim e wo say wontumi bra na obe chiem na obe defend ne ho every say ensam na Attorney General abeto no so no e ensam emu odu now so again now hwe because na say Attorney General na asam aba Attorney General be chirechirim adentina judge no enko nanim na omu asem no eno na ma eye prosecution ema ensam na ye tenten no se sia court aka cheche ma wontumi say de na open enya na de nsabeka no de chema wontumi be sisi ane say or the side judgment we on any day opeso delay court no obesa de akọ appeals court so on tene ho ase adentina judge ne say ombra na ono ameka na asem na onyi ne ho ano na oma sebi obi ehu de ono so woka no chema wontumi ebetumi de sa asem we sa judgment we obetumi atam sa de akọ appeals court and also is going to take time. Now, if you want to see, and it's a metana now, catch say, oh, ye nyina frustrated. Say frustration na ye nyina woman. It is because among for are taking advantage of the court, their processes. And the funny thing is, you cannot take that away from them. And you're not right. And you're right at daho. And you're the obia betumi and so afaso akana asem. Even though no High Court asha embra we say wontumi. And the High Court say also oba no be defending no no. Won't you make a judgment in a course on the on tiasie inti oko high oko appeals court. Emma appeals court asat na judgment we nkwaso. Because our judgment we end na buy. Judge ni say wontumi also be asem also defend ho also kire say Attorney General say oka kire no e no kura na say nya no kure wontumi say onye and a judge say da bi e wosa we ye it wontumi say our judgment we so person delay Ghana obesa ko appeals court. Now I say until no one say the judge no ejina so eka say when be na asem kura also be na asem no e was appeals court so tena so. So these are some of the obstacles when nyoma sebio esisi akwan ema political cases no and I say cases in court in general no din and I say eche. At this point no obega say Attorney General the Attorney General has done his job. Jealous. There's nothing you can do to change them. And I'm saying this because of Diamond Gold Miner. At this point, Abaye vacant. Diamond Gold Mine is rolling out. And I say, they are folding up and leaving Ghana. And anything Amibusa say, today as I speak, Yamfa emotions in Tunchain. Yamfa Bibian Tunchain. But 3 companies are Ghana. they can handle diamond gold mine. 3 companies, indigenous Ghanaian companies. You cannot mention 2 companies without mentioning E&A. And nobody today can sit on TV, radio, Facebook, YouTube, wherever, and mention any company indigenous ahead of E&A, and as engineers and planners, and as Ibrahim Mahama company in Ghana today, who is capable or which is capable of running diamond mine. No company. You see, when sometimes we are making arguments, I'll say and will say, argument na ye making at the end of the day, say me koka say Ibrahim Mahama, diamond gold mine, send the beto, na say amount for prayer. I was saying to me the company be back as a company way. A Ghana media, a Ghana indigenous company. This is the experience. This is the track record. This is the equipment we can vouch for. This is what we know about them around the world in Africa. There is no company. If you're not able to raise such a competitor, then you don't have any right to say, Ibrahim Mahama, who is also a Ghanaian, does not have the right to run a diamond mine. I expect people who are making that argument say, and come over to us, like I said, Kevin Taylor company with a powerful than E&A. It is more qualified than E&A. So if you want an indigenous company to run diamond mine, that company should. If you cannot make that statement, you are stupid. Nobody is supposed to listen to you. You see, that is why it is important. Out of hatred and jealousy. It is who study your conversation majority of the time on radio and on TV. Majority of the people come out to say a pain, a jealousy. I, Kevin Taylor, I would prefer a Ghanaian company run diamond, and if it is Ibrahim Mahama's E&A, which we all know can check and have facts too, that it has experience than majority of the mining companies in Africa, I will support Ibrahim Mahama's company to run Takwa Diamond Gold Mine and then employ Ghanaians in Ghana and make sure the money that they make stays in Ghana. Because today, I will be stupid to sit here and vouch for a Chinese company to come and take over our natural resource. No. I will be stupid to sit here today and vouch for an Australian company to come and take advantage of our natural resource. So if you're going to make that argument, so you're so-called blogger, so you're whatever, and you want to speak on this matter, come to the table with a company that has more credibility, more experience, more resource, more capability than engineers and planners. Then I will listen to you. But if you just come and say it is because of John Mahama Nyani Ibrahim Mahama nti, nanka John Mahama nkofo na tamfo. John Mahama Nyani Ibrahim Mahama matiasie na Ibrahim Mahama o eketra. Ibrahim Mahama sebio o surveyor. Ibrahim Mahama sebio onua moton. Ibrahim Mahama is a miner. So if you want to make that argument, just bring another company that you think that Ibrahim Mahama's company, it cannot stand that company that is also indigenous and powerful and capable of doing that job. But to come and scream and say, I wait there, Mahama the Damai, Mahama Sebio, so Damania 30, not Ibrahim Mahama or companies are capable of mining in Ghana. I will advise John Mahama to give it to Ibrahim Mahama. Yes. You see, the foolishness in Ghana now, I keep telling the NDC, do not govern to please the NPP. John Mahama should never govern to please the NPP. From 1992, the mistake we made as a people was when J.J. Rawlings tried to govern to please the NPP and some foolish tribe in Ghana. They should never do that. Because consistently and continuously, we have seen, there are some people in Ghana, it does not matter what you would do for them. They are naturally jealous. They are born jealous. They are born selfish. And they are born stupid. So you are not supposed to live your life or govern a nation because of how they will feel. No, you should not. Me say, send and get Ghana, anka eye Kwame Despite, anka or your mining giant our Africa ha, anka nipe be demonstrate say yentam Ghana mining yama Kwame Despite, all because or your Santini, all because or your Kani. So the foolish things, we are not supposed to entertain that foolishness. And the NDC should not govern this nation to please the NPP. They should govern this nation to please Ghanaians, irrespective of where they are coming from, where they stay, what their tribe is, their religious affiliation. They should make sure that the governance, so if you are going to hand over a mining site or a mining company to an indigenous company, now E&A, no more capabilities, no equipment, no, and track record, hand it over to them because they have the responsibility to employ Ghanaians to work to also ease that unemployment rate. You know? So it is very important. And it's about time the NDC started learning. You cannot govern to please. Don't please anybody when it comes to governance. NDC they gold board buy. If they wanted to listen to some people and listen to some group of people, and can the gold board earn 10 billion? John Mahama kweyi Professor Nano Poku Ajiman. Every year so be running mate in 2020. Seka John Mahama tie ni pebi and or this uncle phone feelings and ko change Nano Poku Ajiman in 2024. But today we have seen one of the most effective vice presidents in the history of Ghana. Inti, we are not supposed to build this nation because of how some people feel. They can put every statement on this. And I will urge the government, if there are other companies that feel that they have the same capabilities as E&A, those companies should show up. But say Ebimbaye, now say Ibrahim Mahama can go to Liberia and mine, can go to Congo and mine, can go to other African countries and mine and make them money. What stops Ibrahim Mahama from mining in Ghana? Anybody who raises an issue against E&A is just jealous. It's just stupid. It's just feeling say adentina I was say inti Ibrahim Mahama ade otin kan no jollof for wedding ase oti Ibrahim Mahama nka as a young man ebe sinde oti na Ibrahim Mahama oye kurabaton ana Ibrahim Mahama na ohyepe bento aba Ghana ana okay kinkan na Ibrahim Mahama or law school or a lawyer. Ibrahim Mahama is an in and out miner, and that is expertise. And I am yet to see an indigenous mining company in Ghana that belongs to a Ghanaian that has the same capacity as Ibrahim Mahama. Sebi oha mama yenhwe. Into some mobile Facebook, mobile YouTube, I must say, but one indigenous company that is powerful and more resourceful and more experienced than E&A, then I will listen to you. But so when to my sir, now the kwasia be jina be you Jamahama, anyway, Amania, Ibrahim, kwasia unim nyansa. You don't understand what you are talking about. Because say indigenous company, FA Jumanda and the Ibrahim Mahama Estati Juma Ghana. Kwasia mpe bia ofri bofa, esubet wenye juman biaye. Kwasia bia sebio nema me jantre ni bi enso ba benya bi adwuma. So we are talking about Ghanaians working and creating opportunities for Ghanaians. It's my advice to the government is simple. Do not govern to please animals. Wontumi govern or mind. You cannot please stupid people who are not ready to listen to the truth, who are not ready to help us build this nation. Gabi Ochedakun ejuma ben oye. What is the expertise of Gabi Ochedakun? But we sat here and Gabi Ochedakun was what? The lawyer for Ejapadie. Why didn't they say Gabi Ochedakun is a minor? So, but they said he's a lawyer. How much did he make? Over $2 million. All because yes, or a lawyer for Ejapadie. Kind of Furata Ejuma ben oye. Yes, Furata is a hedge fund den. Yaba yes, Furata finance minister. What happened? So we saw what the MPP came to do. Yet here, now at a point, the health minister of Ghana was an accountant. At a point, now the health minister, Ajimamenu, or your accountant, now or your health minister of Ghana. Yatina Kroma, Edian Amwakwata, also a lawyer, now or your road minister. Yatina Kroma, Napo Otusing, Yadbayan energy minister. And Kwasia, same way you know, we sat in this country, we soaked it, and we thought it was normal. It is not. So if John Mahama, from the beginning, Akacha say, he wants Ghanaians to own Ghana. If E&A, E&P, Ibrahim Mahama company, if they qualify and if they are not competitors to prove, say, we are more resourceful, more experienced, and they are capable of doing this job, hand this over to engineers and planners. Finito. Long story be anyhow. There is no long story here. Let's not let these fools, you know what, make me think, say, we are building this nation to please some group of people. No. Ejapadie. Ejapadie. Yebusa MPP for say Ejapadie, and what is it about? Say, oh, your royalties, no, your gold ni nyina, ye they call Jersey Shores for UK. Akoton ni nyina ma broni, na broni abetu. And Ghana for say no. They actually drafted a document. Oforiata and in the bush for Ekachere say, Omo the gold ne kwa brucha kusia wawa. ye gold, ye diamond, the good year was as yasina, omo de kwa brucha kusia wawa, na kwa siafo, and the president or say, Sebio, your indigenous companies are, omo ye legit. I want you to make the argument and tell me, say, oh, Unim Ibrahim Mahama, the Otopan wo, only experience or mining. I want you people to say that. But all that you people can say is that John Mahama, and enko baby, and ensa bibia, say, mu obia, only mining Ibrahim Mahama, mumbody din. You cannot mention one person. Me say, I am betting, I am putting this platform on the line. Me pay one foolish blogger to come and give us 3 indigenous companies that are powerful in terms of resource mobilization, in terms of experience in ore extraction, in terms of their capacity to take over from Daman Man. Me pay 3. Then I'll tell the government, say, they should not consider Ibrahim Mahama. There is no company, indigenous company in Ghana, that is more resourceful, powerful, capable, has the capability and capacity to run a Daman mine. No company. So where's the argument here? The argument is that Ibrahim Mahama is
Abusia, wene ensema ekoso ewo political highway so. Abusia, Kevin Taylor and a drop is a hot details here. Yeri baba bituja. You see a chairman Wontumi in a legal team with a Dr. Baomian in the crew. Omo afasa adwene se. Yes, omo delay a court process no. Na court process no so no. Chief Justice a take decision on a delay a chairman Wontumi person or delay case. Mommy ena yede mu besi. Ye be drop isa update no na mo ankasa matie Chief Justice Paul Bafuboni ne plans are award the match ama Wontumi. Madam Ase.